Here's adventure. Here's romance. Here's O. Henry's famous Robin Hood of the Old West, a Cisco Kid.
Sheriff! He's getting away with my horse. It's that young Wilcox.
Wilcox, sir? He can't steal horses in my county.
Cisco, that looked like Sheriff Carter.
As usual, Pancho. He shoots first and then asks questions later.
Cisco, that young man don't got no chance. He don't got no gun. You better ride fast.
I'm going to head him off. You try to see if you can stall the sheriff.
Bueno.
Go ahead.
Blast you, Pancho! Get out of my way!
Wait, my horse, he must have been scared of your gun, huh? Take it easy now.
That's a good horse. If that horse thief gets away, you'll pay for this.
Horse thief? You chasing a horse thief?
Well, let's say I was until you clumsily got in the way.
Well, Cisco will catch him for you. You'll catch him for you alive. Under. Hey, look! There they are. Hey!
He's coming around.
You see, Sheriff, now we got a prisoner, not a dead man.
That'll hold him for a while.
Well, if you ask me, locking him up is a waste of time. He's a horse thief. There's just one way to handle a horse thief. Sheriff Carter here generally saves us that trouble.
That may be very true. But, Sheriff, that trigger finger of yours is going to get you in a lot of trouble one of these days.
And your meddling with the law will get you into trouble a whole lot sooner.
Who was this young boy you were shooting at? He didn't even carry a gun.
He's a new settler around here. Name's Joe Wilcox.
What do you know about him?
Well, he came into my office. Said he needed money in a hurry. I offered him a job, but he turned it down. Sold me his horse instead. I paid him. Then he turned right around and stole the same horse.
You got your horse back, didn't you?
That's not the point.
Then, my friend, what is the point?
Look here, Sheriff. You know how we feel about horse thieves around here. If you don't do something about this Wilcox, well, I don't think this jail's going to be safe for him.
Say, Sheriff, that sounded like a threat to me.
It did. And I don't like it.
Well, Joe, feeling any better?
What's it to you?
Now, look, Joe, don't be angry at us. All we're trying to do is to help you.
Yeah, and you sure proved it, too. What a wallop.
Isn't that better than being shot?
You don't know the sheriff pretty good, huh? He wasn't just trying to scare you. He was trying to shoot you.
It's no use on wasting time with him, Pancho. When a cowboy sells his horse, you might think he needs help. But when he steals it back...
You know, Cisco, that's the most lowest down trick I never did see.
You don't understand.
I understand you sold the horse and got paid for it, didn't you?
Yesterday.
Paid in full?
Yeah, but it's all gone now. I was flat broke. I bought food. Besides,
Besides what?
my wife's going to have a baby. I needed money for the doctor.
But Senor Barnes told me that he offered you a job, and you turned it down. Is that true?
Yeah.
This I don't understand. You say you need dinero and they offer you a job, you didn't took it. And don't you remember the old adage that a bird in the hand lays a golden egg?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Oh, you'd rather go back and steal the horse, huh?
Look, the doctor's in Buffalo Flats. I had to get him for my wife. I would have returned the horse once I brought the doctor. I know it was wrong, but I couldn't think what else to do.
Where is your wife?
We're using that little cabin on the North Road.
Hey, Pancho. Suppose you go and visit the senora and tell her that I'm going after the doctor. Then find out if she needs anything, eh?
For the baby?
Of course, amigo.
Don't worry. I know all about babies. I had 17 brothers and sisters.
Don't forget what I said. Wilcox stays in jail until the judge gets here. And I'll shoot anyone and everyone who tries to get him out.
Did you find out anything?
About what?
About why he turned me down when I offered him that job. I can't understand it, unless he's just a born thief.
Well, he didn't talk about it, but he did say that his wife was going to have a baby. I'm going to get the doctor, and Pancho is going to look after her.
Sheriff, if you ask me, those men are much too interested in that young Wilcox. I wouldn't be surprised if they even tried to break him out of jail.
Well, they better not. Not while I'm still sheriff of this county.
Well, I'd sure hate to be on the business end of that shooting iron of yours.
Law and order doesn't mean a thing unless you can back it up. And this is the best little backer-upper that I know of.
Got it all figured out how we can get rid of that kid and take care of that warehouse job at the same time. Drop by in a little while.
Come in. The door's unlocked.
No. Don't get up. Don't get up. I'm going to take care of everything. Everything.
Who are you?
I am Pancho. I'm a friend of your husband's.
Well, where's Joe? Has anything happened to him?
No, Joe is all right. Nothing happened to him. And the doctor's on his way here from Buffalo Flats.
Oh, then Joe told you.
Yeah, he told me, and even if the doctor is a little bit late, don't worry, because Pancho, I know all about these things. Now, the first thing I know we need is where is the hot water? The hot water, huh?
There's some matches on the shelf.
Wonderful thing, these matches. When I was a little boy, the only way you could make a fire was to put two sticks together, see? And I don't know. Shit. Maybe if I had those 2 sticks now, I guess these matches get all wet. Well, let me see now. Here. Here's the fire. See? Ay, hijo la china poblana, she bite me. Senora, you got some more matches?
I'm afraid you won't find much of anything in this cabin. As soon as Joe gets a job, we're going to move to a better place.
Well, I go.
Where are you going?
To my saddlebags. I got a little of everything in my saddlebags.
Really, Pancho, I'm all right. I don't need hot water.
Oh, yes, you do, because in Pancho's family, when anybody was going to have a baby, they have to have lots of hot water. I never forget when my cousin Caramelita was born, my uncle Rodrigo, he didn't know what to do, see? But my father's cousin on my mother's side, that was Miguel the doctor, he said to me, Pancho, get lots of hot water, huh? And when Felicita had her 10 babies all at one time...
10 at one time?
Yeah, well, that was 6 months, maybe 2 years ago.
Who's Felicia?
Felicity was my cousin Carmelita's little cat. Oh, yes, I forgot the matches, huh?
Say, you busy, Sheriff?
What's on your mind?
Well, a stranger left a shooting iron over at my place and wants to sell it. Knowing you're an expert on shooting irons, I thought maybe you'd come over and take a look at it and tell me what you think.
A shooting iron, huh?
Uh-huh.
What make?
Well, I didn't notice, but he said it was a real expensive one. Made me put it in the safe, otherwise I'd have brought it over. I knew you could check on it if anybody could.
Well, there isn't much doing around here. I figure the prisoner will be safe for a few minutes. Let's take a look at that shooting iron.
You sure do know your guns, Sheriff. I knew I could count on you.
Anytime, Bonds. Hey, what's this?
Well, looks like somebody left in a hurry.
He won't get far. When I catch him this time, there'll be one less horse thief in this county.
Say, do you suppose Cisco and Pancho could have helped him break out?
I don't think so. But we'll find out as soon as I pick up his trail.
Wilcox, the sheriff is on your trail. I'm sorry to see this happen to you on account of your wife and baby, but you had your chance.
My chance? Sure. Gunslinging for you. Look, I don't need your money that bad. Yours or anyone else's.
Looks like you're not going to need any money at all pretty soon, Wilcox. Just step off that horse and see how far you get.
Did you get here?
Never mind me. Where's the doctor?
He's on his way. Why did you break out of jail?
I didn't. I was forced out. Look, leave me alone. You've done enough for me already.
You must sleep with that gun.
This is the way Barnes figured it, I guess. The sheriff kills me and no more questions asked.
Did you say Barnes? Quick, get on my horse. I'll ride to your cabin. Tell Pancho I want to see him at the sheriff's office.
Hey, thought it was Wilcox. How bad is it?
It's just a flesh wound. The trigger finger of yours is a poor substitute for brain, Sheriff.
Yeah, it looks like I got the wrong man this time, but
But what?
you shouldn't have meddled in this. Wilcox broke jail.
He tells me a different story.
And you believe it?
Of course I believe him.
Well,
Now, he'll be there when you want him.
I don't understand this. But it's too late to do anything about it now. Come on to my office and I'll patch up your arm.
Make it a little tighter?
Yeah.
Thanks.
For what? I want to tell you something. If Wilcox proves anything else, you've got a lot to answer for. Come on.
Thank you very much, Pancho. The soup's good.
Good, huh? Well, that hot water was good for something, even if I did burn my finger, huh?
Is it the doctor?
No, but I wish it was. How do you feel, Laura?
I'm fine, Joe.
The doctor's coming in from Buffalo Flats. Is there anything I can do?
Yes, there's something you can do for me.
Of course, Pancho. What is it?
Will you tell me, please, what you are doing out of jail and on Cisco's horse?
Well, he gave it to me, Pancho. I know it looks bad, but you gotta trust me. Cisco told me to ride straight here and to send you to meet him at the sheriff's office.
You mean Cisco let you out of the jail?
No, Barnes let me out. To get me shot, I think.
Barnes? I'm all confused. Who is this Barnes and what is he up to?
Well, never mind now. Just go meet Cisco.
Joe, you can trust Pancho. Why don't you tell him what happened?
Well, you know I can't do that. I don't care about Barnes one way or the other, but it's your life and the baby's.
Our lives won't mean much without you.
She's right, amigo. This is no time for the secrets.
All right, I'm going to tell you, but I have no proof against Barnes. Maybe I'm all wrong.
I don't know, but I never see a man who wants to see another man hang so bad. Who is he?
He's a horse trader, and a pretty sharp one. But I think he's got a sideline.
Sideline? What is that, sideline?
Well, you know that job he told you about.
Oh, the one you didn't take, huh?
He saw I was broke, so he asked me how well I could handle a gun. Said there was money to be made, but wouldn't tell me what the job was. So I figured it out for myself. I didn't want no part of no gunslinging. So I sold him my horse instead. And he gave me a real good price, too. To help me out, he said.
Help you out, huh? Sound like a skunk on a wood pile to me. You say he got you out of the jail, too?
His men did.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess I better go tell Cisco and take his horse with me, and I want to see you when I get back, huh? Look, if you need any hot water, there's plenty of hot water on the stove, huh?
It's Barnes. Open up. I want to talk to you.
Madre mia, what happened?
Just a little accident, Pancho. What about the senora? Has the doctor come yet?
No, the husband is with her.
So that's where he's hiding.
He ain't hiding. He's all right. And what he said about Mr. Barnes, that's right, too.
What about Mr. Barnes?
I don't know, but I see him going into the warehouse with a couple of pretty tough hombres.
Maybe he wanted to talk to the watchman.
Oh, just talk to the watchman with a gun in his hand in the warehouse, huh?
The warehouse? There's a shipment of guns there. I think I'll go by and see what he's up to.
Wait a minute, Sheriff. We'll go with you.
You stay here and take care of that arm.
Here, Pancho. Give me a hand.
Don't you want me to help the sheriff?
Well, of course I do. But I want to get my hand in the sling.
Well, Cisco, how are you going to catch the bandit with your hand in a sling, huh?
My left arm is still good. You bring them in, and I'll cover them.
Come here. Give me. Put it in there.
Wait a minute. I'll get there on my elbow.
Yeah, and there.
Wait a minute. Ooh. Thank you.
Come on, let's win.
Fine.
Come on.
Those Apaches will give me 50 of their best horses for these guns. All right, boys, get these boxes on that wagon out back.
So that's your little game, huh?
Get their guns, Pancho. Drop your gun, Barnes, and surrender. You can't get out.
Surrender? To Sheriff Carter? Don't make me laugh, Cisco. I'd never live to get to trial.
You'll live all right. I'll guarantee it. Now drop your gun.
Hey, Mr. Sheriff, here's a nice box of trouble for you.
Where's the guard, Barnes?
Over in the corner. I had my boys tie him up.
Yeah, and I think I let him tie these boys up too, eh?
Barnes, this must be your lucky day.
Lucky.
Yes, lucky. The sheriff didn't shoot you.
I've learned my lesson about being too quick on the trigger, Cisco. I've got you to thank for that. And for putting me wise to Barnes. You've smuggled your last gun to the Apaches. Now let's go.
He's asleep, eh? He's a cute little devil, eh? I fixed the fire for him. See, the first See, he bite me again.
We quit worrying, honey. Cisco put up the money to pay my fine.
That's right, Mrs. Wilcox. And I've got some news for you, too. This town ain't rich, but I figure I could use a deputy for a while. At least long enough till you folks got established.
Oh, Joe, that's wonderful. Then you can pay Cisco back and get yourself another horse.
What's the matter, Pancho? Did you burn your finger again with a match?
No, I didn't burn it myself, Cisco. I was telling the senora what happened to little boys when they play with matches. And you little devil, don't you do and you remember this when you grow up.
What are you going to name him?
We haven't quite decided yet. I feel like we ought to name him after you since you did so much for us.
Ooh, me? Pancho Miguel Fernandez Gonzalez y Orejas de Conejo Wilcox? No, maybe you better not name him after me. After all, oh, Pancho! Oh, Cisco!
Adios, until we see you again, amigos.
Hasta la vista!